away. This week's this that second anniversary is meant to do something a bit spectacular, but we are getting some sort of reports, maybe advice, and some other talk. So, what I plan to do initially is to pay a visit to the Female Correctional Center, Kirikiri, and do a physical check on mothers and children in custody, and possibly go with some food stuff, clothing items for babies and young kids, diapers, anything at all, right? But I gather that there is a way to go about it, and because of that, the visits may not happen until later in the year. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around how to go about this, but I know it will happen. But I must say a big thanks to Mr. Ojenike Esquire and Damilola or Damilola, yes, Ms. Damilola of the Justice Project, lawyers connecting the helpless with pro bono lawyers and creating a fairer society. Though it may take a while, I know the visits may take a while, but I pray it happens, So anyone who is willing to reach out and feel like extending their love in terms of giveaway to mothers and children in correctional homes through food, clothing items, shoes for kids, diapers, cereal, anything at all, please reach out to me via social media. Handle, my Instagram is at KEEN ZAYNAB. You can as well do that via Facebook. Zaynab Omolabake Yakin is my name on Facebook, also on LinkedIn. I plan to do this visit together with Justice Project. Hopefully it happens. Moving on, Lagos. Yes, it's 24 minutes past 12 o'clock, live from our beautiful studio located at 267A Etimian Crescent, Victoria Island. And I know in
99.3 Nigeria Info, we'll be right back.
This is Ireti Bakare Yusuf, the host of Borderlines. First and foremost, it's been a whole year of the new show, Borderlines. We've covered several global issues, and we will continue to cover even more. Now, if you have any suggestions regarding Borderlines, whether it's how you want us to be better, what you want us to change, it'll be an interesting thing to learn from you. We will be most appreciative if you could share it with us. You will have to go to any of the Borderlines posts. Borderlines on YouTube at Nigeria Info 99.3, on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos, on Facebook we post all the Borderline posts there, and also on Twitter, which is now called X. Just go there in the comment section, put your suggestions, and honestly, we're going to review as many of them as possible. If you like, you can hashtag Borderlines, all right? And if there's a story that you had been wanting us to cover, global events, global news, that's what we talk about. Until then, have a fabulous new year. Bye-bye, all the best.
Did you miss out on the I Beg to Differ online auditions? This is another opportunity to make history. On Saturday, January the 25th, the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Audition comes to life at the Nigeria Info Studio, 267A Etim Ian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. Yes, I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Auditions host the very first outdoor auditions at our studio right here in Victoria Island on Saturday, January 25th, time 8 a.m. This in-person audition is for secondary school students who missed the deadline of our online entry. If you've already entered the competition online, you don't have to come for the live audition. To register, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm to pick a topic for your live auditions. Click on the I Beg to Differ banner on the homepage. Carefully read the guidelines and choose a topic. Remember the date, Saturday, January 25th, time 8 a.m. Venue is Nigeria Info Studios, 267A Etim Ian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. The debate of your life begins here. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions. Impact 2025. The biggest conversations are happening on Hard Facts.
If the model of Rebolo was genuinely interested in local government funds, would have protested to be cancelled.
Somebody is receiving 30,000 naira after serving this country for 5 years.
From the stories shaping Nigeria's future.
I'll be dumping my mood for that whenever people are clapping, he's praise singers when they ought to be telling him the truth.
I mean, he did not do any remarkable thing in your state, and you are celebrating corruption time.
To real-time feedback from you, the citizens.
There is propaganda. They can never make it work. I will not support that tax reform.
If NBS is turning out very fake data to us because this data lacks empirical evidence.
We dig deep with the decision makers, hold the powerful accountable, and keep the conversation alive on social media. Join Mary Ann Okon every Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the most interesting news and current affairs show on radio.
I'm so sorry. I hate it when people make assertions from very skewed and biased places.
Hard Facts on Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. This is
Maternity Line.
Maternity Line.
All right, it's 29 minutes down the clock, 12 o'clock, 12:29 in the studio. If you're just joining the show, this is Maternity Line Show. Today, we are discussing a sensitive topic that has been making headlines recently. Not so recently, let me say for years now. I've been trying as much as possible to shelve this discussion, particularly because I've been trying to get professionals, specialists, on this subject to come educate us, because what I see is that we need a lot of awareness on this particular conversation. Also, but also because there have been several reports speculating that DNA paternity fraud is often the result of women cheating on the spouses. And as a woman, there is a way I feel about it. I have had to think about it to myself. That is this as a result of lack of education and awareness about DNA testing and paternity fraud? Is it that people need to understand that these issues are complex and multi-faceted, or is it true that women are often blamed? Of course, women are often blamed. I don't need to even ask this as a question. Women are often blamed and shamed for societal problems, and various reports on this subject sort of indicting women, And I feel like that is an example of what women are facing in a society like ours. So I really need us to talk about this and have clear view and understanding of this subject. But first, before I go into all of that, Lagos, there is another heart-wrenching story that has been making rounds since yesterday. Anything that has to do with mother and child, I'm interested. So if you bring it to my attention, I would love to jump on it. So there is this report about a particular school which I read online yesterday about the passing of a 2-year-old who died allegedly from electrocution in a particular school on the island. But the school, while presenting the case to the deceased mom, told the mother that the child got drowned in the swimming pool. And I'm thinking, how? No instructor, no floater, a 2-year-old. What exactly is going on? I don't understand. Sort of thinking that my own child started swimming at that particular age. Immediately she graduated from advanced crèche from the main crèche into another advanced crèche. And thankfully, I reached out to the family. That's not a conversation we're supposed to have, but I would love to hear from the family. I reached out via social media, sending my condolences, and then I asked them that, are they willing to speak on radio? And I checked my inbox now, and I see that it dropped me a contact. So, Lagos, before we go into our paternity fraud conversation, I'm putting a call through to the family now. It's a very heart-wrenching story to read online. The baby in question just celebrated her 2-year birthday in November. Personally, there's a way I feel about it, but in order not to get overly emotional about it, let's see what Ella's family has to say on this. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, I'm still trying to get them on board. We try that for the next say 30 seconds while we send our condolences. Please stay tuned, Lagos. I'm still here with you.
Hello.
Oh, good afternoon.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. My name is Zaynab. I am reaching out from 99.3 Nigeria Info. Earlier this morning, I reached out to you via X, Twitter, sort of seeking your consent on this we are doing right now. I read what happened to the late Ella, and I see that the mother is calling on the Lagos state government seeking justice for the 2-year-old who went to school the previous day and did not return. Please tell us exactly what happened. And what is your name, sir? Thank you so much.
Yes, this is Frederick Agada.
All right.
Frederick Agada. What really happened was that, you see, that fateful day, you see, the mom, took Ella to school, and, then getting toward the closure of the day, Ella was, according to what the school says, Ella wanted to use herself, and the teacher, the school, the class teacher, the nanny to take Ella to the bedroom where she can be able to use herself. Very far. Where she can be able to use herself. So that is the bedroom. So they don't know what really happened, and the class has said for the very moment they asked nanny to take the Ella to wash herself at the bedroom, but she don't want it later herself. She only heard that Ella has been drawn, and the nanny said she took Ella from the class teacher to be, to get her bathed and prepare her for the class of the day. So then later now, she brought Ella, after cleaning Ella, she brought Ella back to the teacher. But the teacher said he did not see Ella. So she only learned that Ella has been drawn. Then how managed Ella was drawn remained a mystery. How comes the nanny was not aware that Ella is drawn, or has he taken Ella to the teacher? As the teacher saw Ella and did not take precautionary method of proper taking care of Ella, nobody can answer the question as we are talking like this.
First and foremost, sir, I accept my condolences with.
Thank you very much.
Please, may God console Ella's mom. May God console your family. Please, how are you to Ella?
I am the brother to
the mom.
I am the brother to. I'm the senior brother to the father of Ella.
Oh, to Ella's father.
Yes.
And again, you are Mr. Who?
Frederick Agada.
Mr.
Frederick Ogbodo Agada.
Mr. Frederick Ogbodo Agada.
Yes.
Is this your handle that was used to do the tweeting? Because I reached out via this handle.
Yes, the handle was used by our last born, Bayo.
Okay, because I am seeing Abia Princess on it. So I was guessing it was Ella's mom at the time. But I also understand as a mom, she might not be able to speak right now because she's mourning our poor child. Now, from what I gathered from the tweet, it is stated that the school lied that Ella drowned in the pool and that you have been able to find out it's electrocution and they dropped her in the pool to look as if it was drowning. First, I'd like to ask, is Ella enrolled for swimming in the school? But how come did she get to the pool? The nanny was the one who had taken her to the toilet to ease herself. And then did she leave Ella for Ella to have made her way to the pool? Because I'm trying to tie all the story together.
In fact, we are on the way going to the Commissioner of Police office because the school management could not give us what actually led to the death of Stella. The nanny could not give us a satisfactory account of what happened. The cluster could not give us a satisfactory account of what happened. So all of them were accusation and counter accusation. So we are on the way to Commissioner of Police office currently.
So, as the school itself reached out to the parents officially, or they keep saying, oh, it was because I saw a report where the school said the school is only shut for now. I mean, the school closed down for now due to maintenance.
Yes, that's what they were saying. That was the excuse they gave it. So, because some parents came to the school to find out what really led to the school closing down, and they were telling them that no, nothing as such happened. That they were just using for maintenance, and
So, can you confirm if the Lagos State Police has, in a way, brought the people, the school, for interview, investigation? Are you able to tell? What is the Lagos State Police telling you?
Hello?
I'm with you, Mr. Frederick.
I'm with the dad. You can talk with the dad.
Oh.
The other fella.
Good afternoon, Ella's dad.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Ella's dad. Please, I am very sorry over the loss of your darling daughter, Ella.
Thank you very much.
May God Almighty console your family. May God put smile on your faces. Please accept our sincerest condolences.
Thank you.
From Nigeria Info 99.3. Now, what is the Lagos State Police telling you? Are they getting the school investigated?
Yes, currently the school has we reported the case to the police station. And
where? Police station where, please?
Ogombo police station. The police is Ogombo police station in Shango Tedu.
Okay.
So they arrested about 5 the proprietor and then 5 members of staff of the school. So the case is now we are summoned by the Commissioner of Police. So we are heading to the office of the Commissioner of Police because he wants to look into the matter by himself.
As we speak, right?
Yeah, so we are heading to the command headquarters in Ikeja.
All right. When did she start the school? Did you enroll Ella for swimming or how?
There was nothing like in enrollment. I did not enroll my daughter in any swimming. I didn't enroll her in any swimming. She was just too young for any enrollment. So just for her to be taught basics. She's just 2 years, 3 months. We enrolled her first term. That is this new session that started in September. We enrolled her in the school.
Is this her first term in the school? Or?
Yeah, this is our second term now. The first term, second term. Every school started their first
September last year.
Yeah, it's August, September. So that was when she started the school. So this is our second term.
Can you mention the name of the school?
The name of the school is Smiley, like smile, then EY, smile with EY, smile with Y.
I know.
Smiley Kids, sorry.
I understand you. Please, Ella's dad, can I get your name, please?
John Ogbodo.
Mr. John Ogbodo. Thank you so much, Mr. John Ogbodo.
You're welcome.
I sympathize with you once again. I'll be checking to follow up on the story with you. Please keep me posted what the Lagos State Police is saying.
Yeah, okay. And then also for context, the domestic violence and sexual abuse department of the Lagos State government is also involved in the whole process.
Okay.
So they are also involved.
Are you able to tell if the school is being investigated, the head of the school, the teachers? You said they've arrested about 5 of them yet. Yes,
they are being investigated. The police went to the site and did some observations.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. John, and thank you, Mr.
The police is doing a serious investigation about it.
I'm glad you said the police is doing a serious investigation.
Yeah.
May God strengthen you. May God keep you strong. Please stay strong and please be strong for Ella's mom.
Yeah.
Reassure her by the grace of God. Another Ella will be here, and may Ella find eternal rest in the bosom of God.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Mr. Ogbodo. I'll be checking with you.
No problem.
And thank you, Mr. Frederick. Thank you for being there for your brother.
Hello?
Mr. Frederick.
Yes.
Yes. I was thanking you for being there and staying with your brother at this challenging time.
Thank you very much.
I'll be checking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Lagos, this is a very hard one, I must say. As a mom, I know how it feels. And we not experience such. And for those who are experiencing that right now, we can only pray that God pacify them, God console them. Emotion cannot do this, but proper investigation and justice, getting justice is what can make this the Lagos State Police Command to get to the root of this matter. I'll be following up on this with them. Now, as I said earlier, the plan was to discuss paternity fraud, DNA testing, but I thought I would not get the family of Ella's response quite early, so I had to just come up with a plan B, though this has always been in the plan: DNA testing and paternity fraud. So I hope you're able to delve into that conversation already. But let me hear your thoughts. Let me have your thoughts on what Ella's family has just said. Mr. John Ogbodo, Ella's father, and his brother, Frederick. Good afternoon, Lagos. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Zaynab. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Dampi from Gondo.
Dampi.
Zaynab, please, I beg you, why did you bring this topic? Please, I beg you.
Which of the topics?
Why did you do this, bring this topic like this? It's very saddening. 2 years old, just went like that without explanation. It's very, very sad. Is it that people, we Nigerians, are just concentrated about just making money? We don't have what they call management. That is the problem of Nigeria. We're supposed to have that management area in every offices, every organization. We don't have people that manage things. How can people just be dying like flies just because of common electric? And that thing happened last time in Agege Stadium when somebody was electrocuted. The small baby justice has to prevail so that people will and take precautions of safety. It is very bad. It's very, very bad. And for the paternity fraud, if people are not ready for marriage, don't get into it. If you know you don't love somebody, don't do it, because when you go and marry somebody you don't love and you're not ready for, they will still be going back to their ex, and pregnancy comes in. It's not by force to marry.
There are several other reasons.
It's not by force.
Infidelity is not the only reason. Thank you so much for your thoughts and contribution. One of the reasons it's important to have this conversation is because there is a lot to learn on this subject, DNA testing and paternity fraud. But let me go back to Ella's situation. I just spoke with Mr. Ogbodo, John Ogbodo, Ella's father, and Frederick Ogbodo, Ella's father's brother, right? So in a series of emotional posts shared on X yesterday, Thursday. Okay, I have another caller. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Please reduce the volume.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, my name is Mohammed from Missouri.
All right.
All right, so I think we are too, I don't know, Nigerians people, we don't take safety as very, very important. I don't know why the school will be open and they leave water inside their swimming pool during the school hour when they have kids. I don't even understand.
They could have it open but properly barricaded. That is how it is in some other schools, just like my daughter's school. You cannot even access, no child can even access that pool until it is a swim time.
Exactly. I don't understand. God will, just console the parents of the child. It's very, very unfortunate.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, I was saying, so there was a series of posts on X, formerly Twitter, yesterday, where the parents, one of them, recounted the devastating incident, revealing that their daughter, just like from the father, had gone to school and she did not return alive. Hello, good afternoon. Please, when you call into the show, kindly reduce the volume on your radio set, please.
I've done that.
It's hurting.
This is Mercy. I'm calling from Alimosho.
All right, Mercy.
I feel so saddened. As a mother, I don't know. So my advice to parents, somebody is saying, why did you bring this out? Because it's so emotional, but it's for us to learn. Before you put your child in a school, you look at the environment very well. Look at the environment before you put your child in a school. Please, it's not easy. That Ella has gone, she has gone. All this we are doing now, Ella is not coming back again. So parents should try and take care of and check very well before enrolling their children. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Your name, please?
Mercy, I'm calling from Alimosho.
Thank you, Mercy, from Alimosho. So now this child had left the house since on Wednesday, 15, and then but tragically never returned home alive. Now the parents they are calling on the Lagos State government that their daughter who went to school did not return alive, and they're alleging that the school initially claimed their daughter drowned in the swimming pool on the premises. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, Emeka is my name from Satellite now.
All right, Emeka.
You see, this is a very tragic situation. Just one too many. But I'm going to put the blame on the doorstep of school inspectors. I believe it's a private school.
It is.
Back then, we used to have inspectors of schools, visit schools, to ascertain the kind of facilities and how prepared that school is to impact knowledge. Children, where are the school inspectors? Because if they had done proper inspection of that school, they would have found out that that pool was not properly barricaded. They would have made sure, compelled the school to do the needful. This wouldn't have happened. Because like you gave example of your ward school to your child that goes to. It's properly barricaded, so you can't even have access to the pool.
No.
So what happened in this instance? So it is the inspectors of schools that are to be blamed for what has happened, because this negligence would have been avoided if the needful had been done by the institution, saddled the responsibility of doing what they're supposed to do. It's quite a sad one. My heart goes out to the family.
Thank you.
God give them the fortitude to bear the loss.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, the family of Ella is alleging that the school initially claimed their daughter drowned in the swimming pool on the premises. However, they countered this narrative, stating that the school lied, that the child got drowned in the pool, because they have been able to find out that it was electrocution. and they dropped her in the pool to look as if it was drowning. There is a bit of fishiness somewhere because something happened to even have the thought of, now let's pick a deceased child, innocent child, and throw her in the pool is another attempt to is another murder attempt. Let's say the child is dead. Now picking the child and throw the child in the pool. It's even gory to talk about. I can't imagine that. I cannot imagine that. And we have very limited time to wrap up on the show. I'll be following up on the story. Perhaps I'm able to bring them back on the show next week. But right now, Lagos, I would love to ask you a question. As a woman, your partner, your husband, trusts you, yet he goes ahead to carry out the paternity test, a DNA test on a child that you have together with him. How does this make you feel? Good afternoon, Lagos.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Kokoti.
This is who?
Kokoti is my name. I'm calling from Lagos Island.
Kokoti. Okay, good afternoon.
This thing is, I think, is very pathetic. And my prayer is that
I can get a feedback. Please, can you turn completely off your
I'm
radio?
not using it. The phone I'm using is what I'm using.
Go ahead. Because
can you hear me now?
Very well.
Yeah, it's very pathetic a story for a family to lose a young life like this. And for the school, it's part of a big negligence. And to me, I don't know, what on earth will make someone to pick a child that is already dead and throw the person into a pool of water? That is another criminal on its own.
Another criminal offense.
Offense on its own. What if the child just has a seizure that stopped her breath? She wasn't dead. So they are the one that killed the child now. So it's very pathetic how people that they put the child in.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the start of a new year. And as you may know, a lot of people are looking for ways to improve their finances in 2025. And today, we have with us Chibueze Unwafo, a seasoned financial market expert with nearly a decade of experience. Chibueze, it's great to have you here.
Thank you very much. And, it's always a pleasure to talk about how people can change their financial future.
Okay, let's just jump right into it. One major event from 2024 was Trump's election victory. It sent shockwaves through the global financial markets. What kind of impact did he have, and what lessons can we learn from it?
Trump's victory was a pivotal moment. The sentiment created a sharp movement in the financial markets. Assets surged across the board, and people with the knowledge and tools to act quickly took advantage of this shift and made substantial profits. But for most, it was just a headline in the news. And events like this highlight the importance of financial wisdom, the very kind that empowers you to seize opportunities instead of walking past them just like that.
Wow, absolutely. And gaining that kind of knowledge is exactly why we are hosting the Trade Like a Pro by FX Pro event, isn't it?
Exactly. The event happens on Saturday, January 18th, 2025 at Ibis Hotel number 23, 28th Street, Ikeja, Lagos by 10 a.m. It's all about equipping people with the tools and insights they'll need to succeed in the financial markets. We will show attendees how to understand market trends, build diversified portfolios, and take control of their financial future, which is what everybody needs.
You mentioned diversification. How important is that in today's economy?
Okay, so it is critical, to be honest with you. Diversification is the foundation of smart investing. For example, if you had invested 100,000 naira in Nvidia in January 2024, by December it would have grown to over 450,000 naira, and the same amount on GT Bank shares would be worth over, if I'm not mistaken, 140,000 naira, and in Owando it would have skyrocketed to over 700,000 naira. Can you imagine? So these are the real examples of how knowledge and diversification can transform your finances.
Those numbers are truly eye-opening. But let's be honest, trading can seem intimidating for new people. How accessible would you really say this is?
Okay, so it is more accessible than most people think. Financial trading is a 24/7 global business. So no matter your schedule, there is a time to trade. Platforms like FX Pro makes it even easier with ultra low spreads, so a user-friendly interface and a fast deposit and withdrawal system. What else would you need? Whether you're a beginner or experienced, trading can be fixed into your lifestyle.
Well, if you ask me, FX Pro certainly sounds like a game changer for traders. What else would you say sets them apart?
So FX Pro is all about empowering traders. We combine cutting-edge tools with commitment to education, plus our partners promotion allows traders to earn rewards from bringing others into the trading community. It's like a win-win situation for everyone.
This is all very exciting. How can people attend the Trade Like a Pro event?
It is free and open to all. Just come to Ibis Hotel number 23 Tony Street on Saturday, January 18th, 2025 at 10 a.m. It is the perfect opportunity to start your year on the right financial footing.
Well, thank you, Chibueze, for sharing your insights. Any final thoughts you'd like to share?
Yeah, sure. I would like to tell everybody that 2025 is the year to take control of your financial future. Events like Trump's election proves that the markets are full of opportunities if you have the knowledge to act. So join us on Saturday, January 18th, and let us help you start your journey towards financial independence. Just text LAG, L-A-G, to 0818-736-5559. I repeat, text LAG to 0818-736-5559 to reserve your spot. Thank you.
You heard it, everyone. You don't want to miss the Trade Like a Pro by FX Pro events. It's absolutely free and
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.